I have reviewed some heavy albums in 2024. I've gone through the gamut of all types of emotions and goosebumps, but nothing has made me break out in a sweat like this album. Let's get to the review. Terry here again, guiding metal music guardians like you to the newest metal music. You love getting new metal music before everyone else, don't you? After our Redline review, I'll put you in command of yet another 3 mighty metal albums to add to your collection right after this one. Sound like a deal? Good, let's move on. Redline covers all the stuff that is here on this list. I review, analyze, and break down the newest extreme releases from my weekly chart so you get the best new metal daily. Social Grace by BRAT. It's the band's latest album up for a fresh Redline review. Let's break this bad boy down. I open the band's app page and I see that there are 10 strong sounding tracks totaling only 21 minutes. The songs are very compact. The album cover artwork, as you see here, it gives a certain level of curiosity. It has custom fonts. Thanks to the artist or whoever conceived this album, I had no problems picking this one out for a review from the whole batch, okay? They classified themselves in Apple Music as metal. Between that rating, the album cover artwork, song titles, and a quick sound check, I'm visualizing something heavy at this point, probably something deceptively heavy. If you're listening in, I'd like to ask, what about you? What are you picturing here when you see this album? My genre description before I start the review, it's going to be metalcore, but maybe something dirtier. We'll see if that changes in the end during my actual reveal here. Track 1 opens like a fireball. It's pretty grindcore-ish with that gritty, straightforward, punishing metal sound. It is pure mayhem. It's delicious. The singer is furious. Track 2 is burning heavy with that deep, pounding, deathly thrash sound with big tempo ranges. The power is immense and furious. It is just, it's nice. It's really good. Track 3, it is a deep, slow-burning, ultra-loud, dirty guitar work, death metal sound here, punishing bass, punishing tempos, and that vocalist is a super beast. It is just wow, okay? Track 4, it's just brutal. Just you wait. I'll let you decide for yourself. Track 5, maybe one of the most brutal metal songs I think I've ever heard, at least this year. This was the track I actually broke a sweat on and I can't even make this stuff up. The rest of the album, it was brutal, and it consistently actually got heavier. It had monster rhythms, huge, dirty breakdowns, very satisfying ranges, out of control distortions, ferocious attack all the way through. And alas, the album was too short. It was just too short. And in summary, that may be the best vocalist I think I've heard this year. The overall sound, it is boss level, pure, punishing, blowtorch fire. It's just amazing. Can't say enough good stuff about BRAT, okay? Recording and sound quality is professional and clean. Production musicality is raw as road rash, okay, in my opinion. I'm going to rate the overall levels of rhythm and tempo in the immense area at a level 8 and 9 intensity range, while the harmonies and melodies were more conservative, 3 or 4 range of presence. I'm not big on harmonies and melodies myself. I'm a rhythm guy. This album fit like a glove for myself. Lyrical theme I find is anger and humiliation. Becoming a mainstream or radio act here is no way. There's no way that the radios are going to touch this stuff. They belong to the metal warriors forever. The range, flow, and layout of the album is super tight. The tracks are arranged, again, tightly and meticulously. I describe the vocals as evil, beastly vocals, while the guitars I can only describe as grind overload gorgeous. Bass section was diesel locomotive big, and finally the drums and percussion performance was insanely good. There's no extras here. It's just people in a recording studio with their instruments. There's no extra sounds or whatever. I'm going to say that they remind me of Escuela grind, but I'm going to say that they're actually fuller and a bit heavier. Okay. The energy and intensity here is massive overload. I almost laughed when I went to ChatGPT, but they said they kind of sound like suicidal tendencies. It made me laugh, but then I thought, hey, maybe I'll get some suicidal tendencies in me tonight. Temperature rating is Suncore hot with a pitch black tonality feel, and the overall colors I personally describe as glowing Redline red. Okay. General feeling I had during this session was the sweats. I kid you not. Led me to give this album a seismic reading of a massive, almost record-breaking 9.3 on my Richter scale. I'm going to listen to it again. My predictions from earlier were I said metalcore, and boy, did I ever get owned. This is not metalcore. My final genre description, it's crushing grindcore deluxe, but the official bio does say death grind or hardcore, which means maybe I'm sort of redeemed there, but I was not expecting this type of power. Last, stream them for yourself, okay? That's all that I can say. And that's it for another episode of Redline Reviews. I'm going to dig into my treasure chest, and I'm going to recommend Escuela Grind just for you. It's about as close as I think I can come. Little thank you for hanging out with me today. And a recap, last time during episode 85, I reviewed Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat by Chaosis, and I added Insan's self-titled album from my secret stash at the end. And that is your 4 albums. I think that's about 7 minutes there. See that last episode for the full scoop and stream them for yourself. See if these 2 are for you. Lastly, remember, everybody, you have the power to support all metal artists. Stream them, engage them on social, buy the merch, see them live if you can, and join me again soon for another episode of Redline. And finally, hit that subscribe button so I can get you some fresh music every single day if you set up your notifications. And that is it for a Sunday evening. We will see you guys soon for another Redline review. Cheers. Take care.